Alrighty then, here it is with this guy talking to you once again on YouTube. These are the 13 steps to achieving total self-love, baby. All right, carrying on. Have you been struggling with mental health, and have you been suffering at all from depression and or anxiety? Look around at other beautiful, successful men and women and wondered, how do they do it? How do they manage to feel so good? Well, trying to find out, you want to share with other women who, like me, wanted to feel happy, wanted to feel well. Tapping into my creative energy, set out and compile a resource of anyone that I could see. I asked women, I asked men, I asked, what are your mantras and what are your habits for self-care? Now, a lot of them are like, mantras? What the fuck's a mantra? So, what are your habits of self-care and how do you talk to yourself? Well, some of them had false face, but they were still successful and they just powered through. But that's not what this video is about. This is about the real. Now, a lot of them told me it was both revolutionary. It was a revolutionary thing and a total no-brainer at some time, at the same time, right? If I can practice them, you can too. So, 13 recipes for self-love in simple practice and multifaceted in their benefits. So, let's get to the kitchen, baby. 1. Stop comparing yourself to others. We've been socialized to be competitive, so comparing ourselves to others is natural, but it's also very dangerous, as my previous video mentioned. There's no point in comparing yourself to anyone else on the planet because there is only one you. Rather, you need to focus on yourself and your journey. The shift of energy alone will help keep you feeling free. Because when we compare ourselves to another person, we compare our deepest and darkest failures to their ultimate successes. And that's not fair. 2, don't worry about others' opinions. They belong to them. Right? They don't know who you are. They don't really care, honestly, because you don't care about them. You just want to know the answer to the question you're posing to them. In the same vein, don't worry about what society thinks or expects of you or from you. You cannot make everyone happy. So this is a waste of time and will only slow you down on your journey to being the best you that you could possibly be. 3, allow yourself to make mistakes. Nobody likes an A student, do we? Bueller. Now, we're told again and again from a young age that nobody's perfect. Everyone makes mistakes, but the older you get, the more pressure you feel to never fail. Cut yourself some fucking slack. Make mistakes so you can learn and grow from them. Embrace your past. You're constantly changing and growing from who you once were into who you are today and who you will be in the near future. So forget about the voice in your head that says that you need to be perfect. God made you so. You just want to keep fixing it. Because apparently you know better than the Creator does and what perfect is. Huh? Really? Make mistakes. Lots of them. That's how we learn. And the lessons that you'll gain from those are priceless. 4, remember your value doesn't lie in how your body looks. This is fundamental. Man, I'm fat. I'm a failure. As I'm eating my ho-ho. Now, well, I prefer Twinkies. No, actually, I don't, but anyways. Twinkies, ho-hos, same. Anyway, this is a fundamental issue. So many things in this world want to distract you from this powerful truth. Sometimes even your own internalized sexism affirms your thoughts of inadequacy. You are valuable because you are you, not because of your body. So the ladies that cut their toes off to fit in the shoes, right? Really? Right? Those shoes that are 15 inches high in the back and making you walking on your tiptoes so your butt looks good, those were invented by a man. He ain't wearing that shit. Same thing with your brassiere, your boulder holder, whatever it is you want to call it today. Invented by a man. Your hair, your nails, your eyes, whatever else that you painted on your body today, besides the $15,000 clothing that you put on. God made you perfect the way that you are, or were, before your injections and your tucks and your shoves and your inflated chests. You're painted on this, that, and the other. God made you perfect, and you had to go and fuck that up by fixing it, because that's what you do. Because society demands it so. You're following along with society. I'm a man, yes, white man, lowest person on the totem pole, socially speaking. However, still a man. I didn't do any of that stuff to you. You have a tendency to do it to yourself to fit in to somebody else's mold of what is perfect in today's society, not 10 years ago, as everything changes. 5, don't be afraid to let go of toxic people. But not this guy, because I'm not really toxic. I'm just telling you how it is. Not everybody takes responsibility for the energy they put out into the world. There's someone who is bringing toxicity into your life, and they will not take responsibility for that. And that might mean that you need to step away from them or run fast. Don't be afraid to do this. It's liberating. It's important. Even though it may be painful at the time, you will thank yourself later when you're not running and huffing and puffing from running. Remember, protect your energy. It's not rude or wrong to remove yourself from situations or the company of people who are draining your energy like a psychic fucking vampire. Do you know somebody like that? Several? At your work? Maybe one of your 5 closest friends? Maybe a family member? When you go and visit them, you feel drained psychically, no energy. Maybe you don't realize it because you're drinking alcohol whenever you're around them. Use your brain. Use your thoughts. Use your memories. Look at it as an observer from the side. 6, process your fears. Like earring, a feeling afraid is natural and human, right? Don't reject your fears. Understand them. Look at them. Comprehend them. Look at them from the side. This is a healthy exercise that can really help you with your mental health. Interrogating and evaluating your fears help you gain clarity and unmask the issues in your life that were causing you anxiety. That, in turn, can help alleviate some, if not all, of your anxieties. Because anxiety is linked directly to fear. Look at it. What is it telling you? Is it related to the other ones up a little bit higher? Like, run from toxic people? Maybe find a different job somewhere else in a different city? Put out their resume. See what you can get out there. If it's your coworkers, if it's your friends that are in that specific city. Maybe you need to take a better job offer somewhere else and start over. I don't know. I'm not telling you to do that, but you need to figure it out for yourself. I'm not going to hold your hand or any other body part that you want me to hold. I'm going to tell you that you need to stand up for yourself and start doing things for yourself. If you need this video to encourage you to do that, to stand up for yourself, great. If you need me to freaking come over there and pack your bags for you, that ain't going to happen. You need to make your own freaking decisions because you're responsible for yourself. It may not be your fault, but it is your responsibility. You are your superhero that you've been waiting for. You're Prince Charming or Princess Charming. You are that person. Get out of the damn castle. Get out of the tower. Go forge your way in the forest by yourself. Figure out your own path. Do it because you are that powerful. Number 7. Trust yourself to make good decisions for yourself. We so often doubt ourselves and our ability to do what's right, when most of the time we don't know in our hearts what's best. Or we do know in our heart what is best, but not in our mind. Right? We always follow the intellect because that's what we're trained and brainwashed into believing. But you know in your heart that's where the truth lies, in your heart. Remember that your feelings are very valid. You're not losing touch with reality. You're feeling it out. If you go back to the beginning and why we are here, the fundamental question of all of the questions boils down to why we are here and why do we have feelings. The morality of science and medicine and everything else in this world boils down to feelings. How does that make you feel? Because being a slave is no big deal if you don't have any emotions. It's just something that you have to do, and it's logical because that's what somebody told you. You have no feelings about it, so you're just a fucking slave. It is the emotion that demands more than any other creature on this planet. You're not losing touch with reality. You're feeling it out with your feelings, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. You know yourself better than anyone else, so you have to be your best advocate. Eight, take every opportunity life presents or create your own opportunity. The timing is never going to be perfect for that next big step in your life. The step may not be ideal, but that should not hold you back from reaching to meet your goals and dreams. Instead, seize the moment because it may never come back. Now is now. The future has yet to happen. Don't wait for fucking Prince Charming, Princess Charming, a little toad to come and rescue your happy ass, a little mouse with a little coach. Rescue yourself now. Put out that resume. Talk good about yourself for once. On paper. Put down everything you're qualified to do and put out a really good price that'll get you out of shitholeville, or maybe it'll get you out of New York City. I don't know. I don't know where you're at. But if you're still here after 15 minutes, I would say that you need something. A new life, a new you. Create your own way, create your own dream. Follow your dream. I know you got one. I'm not saying create another one. Just follow the one that you already have, because that's related to your passion and purpose. Go look at my book, Passion and Purpose, Habituating Happiness. That's the series of Habituating Happiness, which is coming out in February or March of 2023. Look for it in Amazon near you. 9, put yourself first. Do not feel bad about this, because nobody else is going to put you first, especially the women. Right? Who's going to put you first? Your mom? She hasn't got you hired. Or maybe she did, but you're not working for mom. You grow accustomed to be putting others first. Stop being their fucking slave. Although there's a time and a place for this, it shouldn't be a habit that costs you your mental and emotional well-being. Find the time to decompress. Do some meditation. Look at some of the self-hypnosis scripts that I have on my channel, 9elementsministry.com, the number 9elementsministry.com. Without decompressing and recharging, you can put serious strain upon yourself. Whether it's spending the day in bed or outdoors in nature, find what helps you decompress and dedicate time to that endeavor. I prefer you to get out into nature, albeit a little bit fucking cold right now in January. And I'm down in Alabama. You motherfuckers up in the UK, cold, cold. Nipply cold. Other things going into places that never come out. Jimmy, where'd you go, buddy? Anyway, number 10. Feel pain and joy as fully as you can. Allow yourself to feel things fully. Lean into the pain. Observe it. Revel in your joy. Don't put limitations on your feelings, such as fear and pain and joy. They're emotions that will help you understand yourself and ultimately realize that you are not your feelings. That's right. You're not your feelings. I said it. Oh, no. 11. Exercise boldness in public. Get into the habit of speaking your mind. White lies are still lies. Holding back because you believe that what you say is going to affect somebody else and cause them some sort of pain. And is it the truth? The truth will set you free. Period. Speak it. When you lie to someone else, you lie to yourself. Because you truly want them to believe that what you're saying is the truth, when you know it's not. I don't want to hurt his feelings. He's such a nice boy. So, if he's a man, he needs to freaking hear the damn truth. If he's not a man, he still needs to hear still needs to hear the truth. Period. And if they don't like your truth, then they should not be in your reality. Go away. Don't be near me. It's okay. I'll live a good life without you in it. Thank you very much. Or not really thank you, but get the fuck out. Don't wait for permission to take a seat at the table. Sit your ass down. You'll gain somebody's attention, won't you? Join in on the damn conversation. Contribute your thoughts. Take action. And you know that your voice is just as important as anybody else's at that table, in that meeting, anywhere else in that company. Because you're a part of divine oneness. You're a part of Source. More than anybody else at that fucking table, your voice should be heard. Period. "12. See beauty in the simplest of things." Now try to notice at least one beautiful small thing around you every single day. Make note of it and be grateful for it. Show your gratitude. Write it down. The little things. That's where beauty is. That's where love always resides. And there's a book out there that says, don't sweat the small stuff because it's all fucking small stuff. So, beauty in the simple, small, little things is everything. Because if matter is atoms, and atoms are the smallest of things, should you not love everything? Go check out my channel or my website, nineelementsministry.com, on the Bridging Science and Spirituality section. You'll find a lot of that stuff in there. Scientific evidence proving that spirituality actually exists. Dun, dun, dun. 13. Be kind to yourself. The world is full of harsh words and critiques. Unless you live somewhere else. Let me know in the comments below where it is that you live, under which rock I can find you, and why you have internet. Don't add your bullshit to the mix. Speak kindly to yourself, and don't call yourself mean things. Dumbass. Idiot. Retard. What the fuck were you thinking? Needs to be eliminated from your vocabulary, such as the word but and not. Because the universe does not hear or process negative words. So when you're doing your affirmations and you say, I do not want to be raped, take the word not out, and that's what you're telling the universe. Because that's just how it works. There is no negativity in the universe. Use your imagination. Come up with different prayers that actually are positive completely. If you have a negative word in your prayer, then it's not a positive prayer. How can you have positivity in your life? How can you raise your vibration when you're talking about negative things that draw your vibration down? I never thought of that in that way. Now you have. Yay. Click the like button. Yay for me. Your takeaways from the 13 things that I just ranted on about. Even if you don't feel particularly powerful, think how far that you've come and how you've survived up until now. You're here right now, alive and powerful beyond your possible comprehension and knowledge. Be patient with yourself. Self-love may not happen overnight, because it won't, because it took you a long time to beat yourself down to the vibration that you're at right now. It took a lifetime. It's going to take just as much, well, not as much, but it's going to take a long time to dig yourself out of that hole. It's not going to happen overnight, but it will happen little by little. But you will see the progress that you make, or someone else near to you will see the progress that you made by getting angry with you and telling you you've changed and I don't like you anymore because your vibration is higher than mine. That's an indicator. With time, it will settle itself within your heart, and it will stay there. It will reside there, and it will emanate from there. You will struggle, but don't look back on these moments and see how they were, and you will see, when you look back on these moments, you will see that they were stepping stones on your journey to being the best you that you are today and in the future todays to come. Anyhow, that's me telling you what's going on with self-love and how to do it. So go do it. But before you do that, hit the subscribe button down there, because you know you like this advice because you stayed till 24 minutes. Yay for you. Hit the notification bell because you know you like this sexy fucking face and you want to see it more often, especially when I put out a new video Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Go look at the Tuesday videos to see if that sparks your interest. I don't know, but it's a wake-up call, one of those Matrix red pill things that I do. Just a little side note. But anyways, this is Nolen-John Zander signing off. Check out 9elementsministry.com.